Yes, people, back once again. And I'm guessing you want to know how the 11th of March worked out for me. Can't lie. This was one of those good days. You know, like the Ice Cube song. Yeah, it was a good day. Had the day off work, so I decided to play smart. One of them ones. So, one of the first things I did was I had a lie-in. But I also decided the night before that I was going to strategize my whole day. That way I can get everything I want done and make the most of the time off. So I went for old, reliable Sutton Park, but with a twist. So instead of just doing the regular Boldmere to Streetley walk, which gives you about 4.6 miles, I thought I'd make it interesting. Nikki came with me and we picked another gate to start from just to see if there'd be any difference in the overall distance. So instead of starting at Boldmere as usual, we went round to what is the name of the gate? Is it? Oh man, bear with me a sec. Don't want to give you the wrong information. Windley Gate. So starting from there, there's a beautiful little reservoir. In fact, if you look on the channel, I think I did some videos basically saving the princess Mario analogy type thing about being involved with certain types of women. I shot that there. So Windley Gate, across the Streetley Gate, just to see if there was going to be a difference in the journey, and I was pleasantly surprised because there was. Long and short of it, it works out slightly longer. And guess what slightly longer means? Yes, you're hitting your 5. So, this is where it left me. Hey. We'll jump into this. So, yeah, according to Fitness Plus Plus, pull it off here. There you go. Here we go. So, the workout itself was an hour and 38 minutes. The distance covered was call it 5.25 miles, 5.28. Active calories 532, total 832. Yeah. Average heart rate was 125 BPMs, which then put me in zones 1 and 2. So there were little patches of that. In fact, from the outset, as soon as you hit the gate, it was incline. So yeah, it was alright. It weren't too bad. The weather was decent, and like I said, I had a lie-in anyway, so I was kind of energized. So started just after. Well, it's 5 to 1 when we started the walk. So that was lunchtime covered, and I hadn't eaten yet. So that also probably helped. What else can I tell you? Ooh. What else can I tell you about that? Alright. So, yep. Obviously, got the walk out the way fairly early. Well, here's a twist. You ain't seen this one before. Peekaboo. Yeah. I remembered that there was a time in the good old days where I'd enjoy sauna and steam. I also then remembered that I have a membership. So, on the ride back from the park, took the opportunity to pull over, log in, and see if it was still active, and it was. So, what we then did is talked Nick into booking one as well. And then we just booked an appointment because you can literally book a time slot and go up until a certain time of day, and they had availability. So we literally chilled out for the rest of the afternoon. Then on the evening, headed out. Steam, sauna, swim. Excellent. Not gonna lie to you. At the end of that session, I was absolutely knackered. I don't know what it is. The steam is wonderful. Do you know what I mean? I can sit in a steam room way longer than I can sit in the sauna. But I feel like both benefited me, but I left there so relaxed. I didn't want to drive. I was like slumped, like, yeah, I was done for the day, which was good. I haven't felt that relaxed in a long time, so I will be making that a regular occurrence. You know what I mean? Every couple of weeks at the very least, I will make sure that I return to the steam room and the sauna. I ain't too big on swimming. I had a little paddle, a little doggy paddle, nothing too, do you know what I mean? But the one advantage that I found of that was it kind of took a lot of pressure off aching joints whilst in the water. So I used the swimming pool pretty much as a opportunity to kind of work on a little bit of flexibility. So, you know, obviously just being able to take the pressure off your joints and, you know what I mean, kind of maneuver your body a little bit just to bend and flex. It was all good. I mean, technically, you're only supposed to get like an hour. I think it works out to like an hour and 15 minutes in which to do your steam, your sauna, and your swim. Now, for most people, that's probably enough, but I could quite easily sit in the steam room and the sauna for like maybe an hour apart, which is overdoing it. So, yeah, I won't, but I quite easily could because it's just comfortable. So, yeah, that is another little bow I'm going to add to my arsenal. And, should I say, another arrow I'm going to add to the arsenal for when I'm feeling a bit rough, a little bit demotivated. I will use them trips to the sauna as, you know, a carrot dangled at the end of a stick that I need to get to by doing the walk in order to reap the rewards of that level of relaxation. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to implement that more often moving forward. I'm guessing you want to know what the total step count was for the 11th. I'm gonna hook you up right now. It's amazing what a little R&R will do for you. There you go. So my day ended 17,529 steps, which is just over 8 miles for the day. And bear in mind, when I went to do swim, sauna and steam, I took my watch off because I've cracked my lens and I didn't want to risk, even though it's supposed to be waterproof, I didn't want to risk it because then I'd definitely have to buy a new watch. And at the moment, I'm going to try and store that as long as I possibly can. So yeah, technically I got more steps than have been logged. Obviously, batting between the sauna and the steam room and the shower and the anyway, doesn't matter. I exceeded what I needed to do and I'm comfortable with that. So, yep, like I said, the 11th was a good day. Peeps, I'll catch up with you tomorrow and update you again. Peace.